Minato, why are you grinning? Something good happen?
I was just thinking, you two are my pride. I'm always looking after this hopeless guy. Hey, I'm not even 20 yet, so of course I don't drink, right? The blazing sun, the clear morning air, and the shower of high-pitched voices.
Kaguya-senpai, good morning! Ah, Haruma-senpai, look over here!
This is always how my mornings go. Noisy, always attracting stares as I walk to school. Hey, it'd help if you didn't put me in the middle. Huh? These high-pitched voices aren't directed at me. They're praise showered on the beautiful flowers blooming on either side of me. I'm just catching the overflow. No, it should be obvious. From any angle, I'm just a plain, ordinary first-year high schooler. I got carried away hearing Love Koi viewers were kind. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah! Student Council President, you're so cool today, too.
You're loud in the morning. Even muttering a single comment earns screams, nearly like shrieks. That's Fuji Haruma. He's not the type to whisper sweet words to charm girls. No matter what he says, his looks add a cheat-like bonus. Of course, he has fan clubs and entourages. On the flip side, male students are often jealous of him.
Good morning, Kaguya-senpai. Yeah, good morning.
Responding with a smile when greeted by underclassmen was Kagaya Mari. She's a second year and on the Public Morals Committee.
Kaguya-senpai's so cool today, too. I heard she did amazing at the tennis tournament.
Many admire her. She's popular with both genders, and they say at least 3 confess every month only to crash and burn.
If you stare at me like that, I'll get embarrassed.
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way. And I'm Akane Minato. Just entered this high school this spring. A plain, ordinary first year.
Minato's a tough one. Well, anyway, your spot is here, right?
Yeah, we've always been together, so don't worry about it. That's true, but sometimes it's unbearable being looked at like, why you too much? We'll be friends forever. We'll always be on each other's side and help when we're in trouble. Yeah. Back then, age differences didn't matter. Our homes were close, and my childhood friends Mari and Haruma had always been with me. The two could do anything. To an only child like me, they felt like an older brother and sister. Well, they're cool and capable. It's no wonder everyone fusses over them.
Minato, why are you grinning? Something good happen?
I was just thinking, you two are my pride. World's cutest, seriously. Truly childhood friends, blessed with 2 or 3 talents apiece from heaven. Their specs are so high, even I can't help but feel inferior. Why are such perfect superhumans my childhood friends?
So it finally starts today, Minato. Contact us right away if anything happens.
Mari, you're as much of a worrywart as ever, but thanks. Time passed, and before I knew it, it was my turn to head to university. My childhood friends had already gone ahead to famous universities outside the prefecture. No way I could have joined them. No, that's no good. Contact us, even if nothing happens. Haruma, were you always this overprotective? I'll contact you, don't worry. They commuted from home to their universities, since they weren't too far, even though out of the prefecture. As for me, I chose to commute from home to a university in the prefecture. Until high school, we'd been together, but now university would really be the start of a new life. I pressed a hand to my chest, as if soothing the inferiority complex I tried not to see. At that time, my heart was only filled with excitement for a shining campus life. But... come on, don't hold back. Why did it come to this? Starting university, I joined a circle, but felt out of place and stared at the floor. I heard it was a tennis circle, but it's more drinking than tennis. Wanting to enjoy university life, I stretched a little and joined a tennis circle. They said beginners welcome, but in reality, most activities were drinking parties. Tennis was just a bonus.
Yeah, stop it already!
Don't say that. Later, I learned this circle recruited just to surround cute girls. This is impossible. I can't stay. Excuse me. Sorry, something urgent came up. I'll be leaving first. Huh? What's with that guy?
That kid's face got all red without drinking. Yeah, so fresh and cute.
Huh? What's cute about that? I heard them behind me, but I paid the fee and made a hasty retreat. 1 week into the circle, already my visits grew scarce.
Minato, you joined a tennis circle, right? How's it going?
After riding the train back from university, nearly every day Mari and Haruma waited for me. That day they were both there, and the atmosphere of my childhood friends let me relax. Yeah, it's going well. Don't lie. When you say, yeah, it's almost always a lie. Statistics prove it. Statistics? Wow, Haruma. Actually, I'm already thinking of quitting. Honestly, I stretched too far choosing it. I can't fit in, and there's hardly any tennis. Even if I did take it seriously, I'm still a beginner, only ever tagging along with Mari's practice back in middle school. So at this point, I'm thinking maybe I should just work a part-time job instead, to help cover tuition. For a moment, I hesitated to reveal my pathetic self, but then again, it's nothing new. Plain me was never cool to them anyway, so I quickly let it go. By the way, strangely positive was something others had told me about myself before. If that's the case, I'll find you a good part-time job and introduce it. So this time, don't just decide on your own and start. Huh?
Yeah, and if you really want to play tennis so much, you've got us. Quit that circle right now.
Thanks, you two. I ended up making you worry after all. Must protect immediately. A few weeks later, I started working part-time at a day service center called Love Koi Hall. Of course, since I don't have a caregiver's license, I can't do actual nursing care, but there are things even a part-timer like me can do. Minato, you said you wanted a job where you could help people, right? There are plenty of those, but you were always close to your grandma. I think it suits you. Thanks, Haruma. You really get me. And that's how it happened. I'm truly grateful to Haruma.
Hey, you. They told you that doesn't go there, didn't they?
Sorry. Thank you, Granny Kumiko. The one sighing at me was Granny Kumiko. She's 87 and a user of Love Koi Hall. When I stumble at this unfamiliar work, she gives me prickly words that push me forward. She told me on the first day, call me Granny Kumiko, so that's what I call her.
Sheesh! If you're done cleaning, don't just stand there, get to the next job. You're such a clumsy kid.
Sorry, I appreciate you teaching me things.
Huh! You're just a naive, honest airhead.
That's amazing, Granny Kumiko. People have actually told me that before. I'm glad you noticed.
Sheesh, this kid. I wasn't complimenting you, you know.
She may get exasperated, but Granny Kumiko, who still engages with me even though I'm new here, is a good person. tasks like serving meals, cleaning, and assisting with recreation require delicate support and can be tough. Even so, I felt fulfillment in this job, and before I knew it, a month had passed. Every time users thanked me, I felt this warm feeling inside.
What? You again?
Ah, Granny Kumiko, looking forward to working with you again today.
Let's see how long that cheerfulness lasts.
Granny Kumiko muttering as she wheels away, I stare after her. She left. Did I do something wrong? Sorry, Minato. Don't take it too hard. The director gently checked on me, a kind and reliable person who always pays attention. As for me, no matter her attitude, I couldn't bring myself to dislike Granny Kumiko. Oh, that's it. Granny Kumiko. Let's play Cat's Cradle. I'm really good at it. Grabbing some nearby knitting yarn, I declared eagerly. Granny Kumiko blinked, then tugged her lips up into a small smile.
You're 100 years too early to think you could beat me.
And with that, Granny Kumiko agreed to play Cat's Cradle with me.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other lately. How have you been?
After finishing my shift, I came home to find Mari at my house. She and my mom were close and often had tea together. My mom had cooked my dinner, but left for an errand, and my dad was away on business. Naturally, that left just Mari and me. Lately, I found this part-time job rewarding. Everyone there's nice. I haven't shown my face at the circle, but every day feels fulfilling.
I see, that's good. That yarn ball, did you start knitting?
Nah, no. I got it after losing a Cat's Cradle match to one of the elderly women there. I used to play with my grandma all the time, so I was confident, but I lost. She told me to take it in practice, but I don't have a partner, so I wasn't sure what to do.
I get it. Okay, then I'll be your partner.
You, Mari? Thanks. Wait, but do you even know how to play Cat's Cradle?
Yes?
No, not yes. You do know how to play, right? Mari had unraveled the yarn and wrapped it all around herself. How did it come to this?
Of course I do. Cat's Cradle is about skillfully taking the string, right? Go on, take it from me.
Even if you say that, jeez. A strange, sultry atmosphere filled the room, and I hurriedly pulled the yarn back, feeling oddly guilty. I forgot to mention, Mari sometimes does outrageous things. One day, she suddenly started burying herself in dirt, and I honestly worried about her head.
Thanks. By the way, Minato.
What is it? I answered half out of breath. Suddenly, Mari asked me.
Aren't you formally quitting the circle?
Ah, that. I did tell the rep I wanted to quit.
Really? That's good then.
Yeah, but that day a senior named Mita, a year above me, spoke to me for the first time. So, you're quitting, huh? Shame, but it can't be helped, and we'll throw you a farewell party. How about 4 guys and 4 girls? It's your last, so clear your schedule. That's what he said, so I'm going this Saturday.
That's just a mixer, isn't it?
No, it's not. Senpai said it's a farewell party, right? It's not, is it? In a complete mood shift, Mari began furiously calling Haruma non-stop. So, after some peaceful days, today I felt sick at the gap. Alright, let's start with introductions. Go ahead, Akanishi. You first. Farewell party and we're doing intros? Seriously? Supposedly a farewell party for me quitting the circle, but once it began, it was clearly what the world calls a mixer. some of the girls I had seen around the circle, but others weren't related at all. Just like Mari said, I cursed my own stupidity as I introduced myself. I'm always looking after this hopeless guy. Can you believe he doesn't even drink? Can't even do a senpai a favor. What a pain. Hey, I'm not even 20 yet, so of course I don't drink, right? Wow, guys like you don't get girls these days. Me, I was drinking since high school.
Hey, just stop that. Akanishi-kun's underage.
Some of the others had common sense, and though hesitant, tried to stop him. But it's fine. Everyone's so kind. Hey, don't make me laugh when you're just the foil. Back when you came to the circle too, you'd make that I'm not used to this face, blushing even without drinking. Trying to say you're cute? Nobody wants a guy's innocence. I don't think I'm cute. I know I'm an ordinary guy with no standout traits. Yeah, right. If you know that, then learn your place a little. Here, I'll let you drink my beer, okay? I'd stopped going to the circle, so I didn't know, but I guess this is Mita's usual method. Even when I refused, he kept pestering me, and I had no idea what to do when... Ah, hey! The mug shoved in my face suddenly vanished, and Mita shouted. I turned to look to see what happened, and...
So we've got a brazen fool trying to make our cute Minato drink, huh?
Mari? Haruma? It was my dazzling childhood friends. Knowing I was coming today, they came out of worry for me. What are you two? That's my drink. Kuh. Still holding Mita's mug, Haruma kept his sharp gaze on him and ostentatiously downed the beer. That settles it, yeah? Huh. With a thud loud enough to hear, he planted the empty mug on the crown of Mita's head. You're a lucky man. If Minato had drunk that, it's a violation of the Minor Drinking Prohibition Act. I don't care if you get punished, but I won't overlook you making my precious Minato drink. Minato's first time drinking is already mine. Stung by Haruma, Mita clenched his fist in frustration and raised his voice. What are you to this guy? Outsiders shouldn't butt in.
You're the outsider. Minato's quitting the circle. You have nothing to do with him anymore. What are you even trying to do? If you want to be Minato's foil, try being a bit more gentlemanly.
The foil isn't me, it's him. Thanks to Mari's slightly off-kilter remark, Mita's pitifulness kept stacking up. Serves him right.
If you're going to joke, make it a better one.
Who's joking? It's the same for you two. If people like you, obviously high level, hang out with this guy, there's only one reason. He's your foil all the time. It was his first time meeting them. Even he saw it that way. My fading inferiority complex reared its head. You're right. My childhood friends are amazing. Practically flawless. They've stayed with plain me for over 10 years. If I can be their foil, I'm honestly honored. But unlike you, my childhood friends can shine on their own. Even if I'm not beside them, even without using a foil, the two of them are genuinely cool. See for yourself, I said, clenching my fist at the end. Then I stood, bowed to the others. Sorry, I'm leaving. Thank you for today. Hey, wait a sec. We're not done here. Haruma dropped into my empty seat and firmly stopped Mita. Looks like I've got to spell out what's great about Minato for you. Well, I can't tell you the cute parts, though. Everyone, you'll hear me out too, right? Those at the table were struck by Haruma's maximum breezy smile. Everyone except Mita answered in unison, yes, properly and politely.
Wait, Minato. I'm I'm coming too.
As I left the beer garden, I heard Mari's voice behind me as she chased after me. Her hand, catching mine, was small. I couldn't shake it off, and I stopped. Sorry, Mari. I dragged you into that, made you hear awful things. It's my fault.
Minato.
I had an inferior complex about you two. That's why I went to a different university, to stand on my own. I wanted to prove I could do it, but I just ended up troubling you, getting protected.
And what's wrong with that? Don't say lonely things like stand on my own.
Hmm?
You don't even know how many times you've helped me, or Haruma, do you?
She said that even days where excellence was expected came with pressure, and then... No matter how much things changed around us, you never did. You stayed my childhood friend.
Let's help each other when we're in trouble. Your words were like magic and protected me.
That's why I've always loved you,
Minato.
Yeah, thank you. I love you too. Even if I couldn't hear Haruma's words of deep friendship from me at the table, the feelings came through. Words from those two are something I can believe without doubt. My inferiority complex quietly thinned without me noticing. Well then, that's how it is, so I'll be going too. I've got to catch up with Minato.
You're leaving already?
Yeah, I only came to pick up Minato anyway. Sorry, okay?
Not at all.
After thoroughly professing his love for me and wearing Mita down, Haruma said that and stood up. In about 10 minutes, the girls, and even the guys who came with Mita, had all fallen for Haruma. Oh, manager, this man tried to make a minor in his group drink his alcohol. For the sake of the establishment, you should warn him. If anything, maybe ban him. Hey, you! Wait, no! That's not... You've got it wrong! This beer garden strictly checked IDs at entry for each person. Customers wore different colored wristbands for adults and minors, and service of alcohol followed it properly. If a customer personally makes a minor drink, the shop isn't at fault. Even Mita went pale and shrank back. Then came my first summer break at university. It had been nearly 3 months since I started the job in May.
Honestly, you're such a clumsy kid, Minato.
Sorry, Kumiko Granny. By then, she finally started calling me by name. She was still sharp-tongued, but since we started playing Cat's Cradle, we'd gotten a bit closer. Whenever I messed up, she'd immediately tease me. I was grateful for that. By the way, the current score is 0 wins, 72 losses. Kumiko Granny was unbeatable. I hope I can finally win today. She told me not to rush to win, but I at least wanted to win once. Thinking that, I came into my shift after 2 days off, but... Gah! You! Why are you here? Standing there was none other than Mita-senpai. Contrary to his surprise, I was perfectly calm. I knew why he was here. He was enrolled in the teacher training program at the university. To get elementary and junior high teaching licenses, care-related practicums are mandatory. Hello. Why? Because I work part-time here. Mita came for his practicum 2 days ago. This was my first shift in 2 days, so this was the first time we'd run into each other here. Seriously? Choosing to work at a place like this for fun? What a weirdo. I question your nerves. As I thought, I can't understand how ordinary people think. What are you saying? You're the one being allowed to do your practicum at this facility, aren't you? Yeah, if it weren't required, I'd never come here. What are you? Is that acceptable for someone aiming to be a teacher? Care-related practicums are required in the teacher training program, not just to build knowledge and teaching skill, but to foster broad human understanding and empathy. Ah, so noisy. I still can't accept that thanks to guys like you, I ended up being looked at coldly. Since that farewell party mixer, Mita had apparently become an object of contempt. Haruma probably did something, and since he can't win against Haruma, his resentment naturally points at me. Say what you want about me, but if you're doing your practicum here, take it seriously. Don't do anything that makes the staff or the users uncomfortable. Huh, nothing you, a plain nobody, say will get through to me. I'll just phone it in. Don't be ridiculous. Who do you think you have to thank for the chance to learn here? Huh? What's your problem? It's not thanks to you, that's for sure. Spare me the lectures. Everyone here spends their days peacefully. That's thanks to the daily work of the staff and the hearts of the users. If you can't grasp that you're intruding on that life to learn from it, you have no business teaching. I can't believe you could handle it. Gah. Stop acting so high and mighty. You, who don't beat me at anything, are getting cocky. I was about to lose my temper and pick a fight when...
Who do you think you are? Spouting off like that. You've got the nerve to call Minato ordinary.
Kumiko Granny. With the director's help, Kumiko Granny came out from the entrance. Kumiko said Minato should be arriving soon, so I brought her out. And wow, what a sight.
No need to say more than that.
It seemed they'd come just to meet me. Despite the situation, a swell of happiness rose in me. But there was no time to savor it. Mita spoke up, pale and flustered. Kumiko-san, what are you saying? You're always so kind to me.
Only to spare the director's feelings, you put on a good act in front of the director while you look down on us users. It was obvious you were assuming we wouldn't say anything. Truly ridiculous.
Apparently, though she was sharp-tongued with me, Kumiko had treated university trainees kindly. Exposed to that poison for the first time, Mita wore a bewildered, flustered face.
You plan to be a school teacher, don't you? Then you'll meet all kinds of students. Ordinary kids, gifted kids, kids who push back against you. In those moments, do you really have the resolve to face each and every one of them? If you dismiss the ordinary and look down on people, the children who learn from you are the ones I pity.
Ah.
Minato smiled at me the same no matter how nasty I got. He's special to me. Ordinary. So what? Minato will still become someone special to many people.
Kumiko Granny, thank you. Other users and staff who had come to see what was happening also raised voices defending and praising me. Mita-kun, this isn't the first time I've warned you. Any more and I'll be reporting to the university. The always gentle director let anger show. Mita received his third warning. And afterward, Mita Shinsuke, who'd caused trouble at his practicum site. But I did finish the practicum.
That's not the point. You should assume we can't award you credit this time.
No way. I'd managed so well until now. He wasn't granted credit and apparently fell into self-destruction a month later.
I'm utterly disillusioned, Mita-kun. What you did is unacceptable as our student and as a person.
At a drinking circle disguised as a tennis circle, Mita Shinsuke finally crossed the line legally. He served alcohol at his home to a girl under 20 who just enrolled. She became ill. Despite Haruma's thorough warnings that day, his foolish actions ruined his life. The university took the underage drinking violation seriously. He was expelled. The girl who fell ill from drinking has since recovered, and that circle was, of course, dissolved. As for me, a few days later, Mari and I were invited to Kumiko Granny's home.
Minato, you really are clumsy. How did you end up like this?
It was on the shelf, so I stood on tiptoes to reach. Sorry. Yes, I was just being lazy. I definitely wasn't trying to play like Mari once did.
Well, yes. Standing on tiptoes and reaching, being able to do that is another gift of youth. Here, I'll get it, so crouch down.
She reaches out kindly and unwinds the yarn wrapped around me.
When you live, all sorts of things get wrapped around you. Not all of them good. One day you'll feel bound up tight and taste something like inferiority. But many people adore you, Minato. Those saved by plain old Minato will surely help untangle those ties. Minato, live loving yourself. Well, take it as the rambling of an old woman.
Her words, as she gently freed the yarn from me without a trace of venom, made my eyes burn hot all at once. She's right, Minato. Saying that, Haruma placed a hand on Kumiko's shoulder and leaned in to peer at me. The day center was closed that day, and Mari and I were visiting Haruma's family home.
Haruma, help me out. Minato's clumsiness is quite a handful.
But that's what makes him cute, right? As it turns out, Kumiko Granny is Haruma's maternal grandmother. She lived alone in rural Hokkaido until a few years ago. Since I first met her at Lovekoi Hall, I was really shocked when I found out.
Cute has a lot of nuances, so I'm not sure I should agree so easily.
I don't mean the way some women call everything cute. I mean cute. Anyone would see as cute.
Hey, they really are two of a kind, huh?
Yeah, I think so too. Seeing them together, you can tell the toxicity got passed down nicely. Kumiko Granny, thank you. I think I'm gonna try to believe in myself a little more. Actually, a professor told me about studying abroad, and I'm interested, so I thought I'd give it a shot.
Study abroad? Wait, you didn't tell us. Then we won't be able to see you.
Yeah, Minato. How many times have I said not to decide things on your own? Eh? When I confessed my thoughts for the first time, calm Mari and Haruma were unusually rattled. I wonder why. Alright, I get it. If you want to go overseas, I'll go work abroad after I graduate. Until then, you can be a good boy and wait, right?
Hold on. Then I'll follow you overseas and marry you, so we won't have to be apart.
Wait, what are you two even saying?
Oh, you've got childhood friends more tangled than yarn, Minato. Unraveling them will be tough.
How far can plain old me go from here? I couldn't help but feel my heart race for the unseen future. But first, I had to do something about my two friends, whose yandere streaks broke loose the moment I tried to step away.
Oh, it's fine. I'm the majority shareholder now. What? How? Who knows? Everyone just happened to sell their shares.
Start another company, and this time, don't put your trust in someone else.
Yeah, you're right. My name is Haruto Sasaka. I'm 29, and I run a human resources consulting firm called Harurafu. I started the company 4 years ago, and now I spend my busy but fulfilling days with my treasured employees. Ever since we implemented that new evaluation system you suggested, everyone's been working with such energy. Thanks so much. Really, I'm glad to hear it was helpful. We've been lucky with clients too. Everything's going smoothly. But... Oh, right. Sasaka-kun, you were sick for a while, weren't you? Are you doing okay now? Yes, thanks for asking. I'm sorry for the trouble I caused back then. Yeah, I'm working fine now, but a few years ago, I got sick from overwork. Acute tonsillitis. I kept prioritizing work anyway, which only made things worse, and it became chronic. The symptoms would worsen, and there was a period where I was constantly in and out of the hospital. Whoa, still, you seem so full of energy. Your positivity is really infectious. President Sasaka. Huh? Saito, good work. What's up? This is Saito Shikahata. He's 2 years younger than me, and our company's beloved vice president. Saito was our very first hire, and he's grown the company alongside me ever since. President, I need to talk to you about something important. President, as of today, you're dismissed. Huh? It took a moment for my brain to process what Saito had just said. Ignoring my confusion, Saito continued in the same flat tone. President Sasaka. No, Mr. Sasaka. You've been sick for a while now, right? A lot of employees are worried about it. They wonder if the company's okay. Someone like that just isn't fit to be president. So please, leave immediately. What are you saying? You can't just decide something like that on your own. Oh, it's fine. I'm the majority shareholder now. What? How? Who knows? Everyone just happened to sell their shares. Can't blame them. No one wants to hold shares in a company run by someone who might collapse at any moment. Just leave it to me. It seems Saito had been preparing for this moment ever since I took sick leave. I protested, but there was no denying that Saito held the majority of shares. I had no choice but to walk away.
What? You got kicked out of your own company? But you're the president!
I told my girlfriend of 2 years, Ruri Mikawa, everything. Yeah, so now...
Wait, so that means you're unemployed now?
Pretty much. But I'll find something new right away.
Even being unemployed for a single day is unacceptable. And if you're not a president anymore, I'm not interested. This is the end for us. I'm blocking your number. Goodbye.
What? Ruri? Wait, just listen. She walked away without even looking back. How did it come to this? Where did I go wrong? Losing both my job and my girlfriend at once, my mental state didn't just hit rock bottom. It went straight through to the Earth's mantle. I always thought I was a positive person, but even I can't stay upbeat after all this. I was so shocked I couldn't leave the house. My brain was still stuck in the mantle. So I forced myself to go outside, thinking I would at least go see the plum blossoms that were in full bloom. Huh? Whoa, she's gorgeous. I found myself staring at a woman standing by the tree. She looked like she belonged in a magazine, an actress-level beauty, the plum blossoms behind her making her shine even more. She's as stunning as the flowers themselves. Wait, what am I thinking? I just got dumped.
Is there something on my face?
Sorry. You were just so beautiful. I had stared too hard. She spoke to me, and I blurted out the truth. Crap. That sounded super creepy, didn't it? Am I gonna get reported?
I get it. These plum blossoms are so enchanting. It's hard not to get mesmerized.
Huh? Oh, phew. It seems like she misunderstood in a good way. It's late, and it's dangerous for a woman to be out alone at this hour.
Says the guy walking up to a woman alone at night. Are you safe to be around?
You're right. I do look super shady, don't I? I'm not, I swear.
I'm kidding. I love these trees. I come here when I'm feeling down. They help to lift my spirits.
Yeah, I get that. They're really soothing, like soul cleansing.
Something happened to you too, didn't it?
Yeah. My mind kind of drilled past the mantle and all the way to Brazil.
The mantle?
Maybe intrigued by my weird metaphor, she offered to listen to my story.
I see. That's rough. If it were me, I'd start another company.
Huh? After hearing everything, this woman, Yuhi Shiratori, said that with a straight face.
Start another company, and this time, don't put your trust in someone else.
Yeah, you're right. I've been neglecting the effort to earn my team's trust.
That's not exactly...
It's true. I left everything to Sato, and I never really faced the team properly. I didn't build real connections with them. That's on me. Next time, I'll treasure those relationships. Thank you for the advice. I'll work hard to become someone they can trust.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I could start another HR company, but maybe this is a chance to try something totally new. Back in college, I had friends who struggled with job hunting, didn't know what kind of company or career suited them. What if I started a company that helps people with self-analysis and then matches them with the right jobs? Yeah, that's it. Ooh, I'm fired up. My motivation is back. And so, thanks to that fateful encounter with Shiratori, I managed to regain my old positive self.
Is this guy gonna be okay?
Since that day, I started running into Shiratori at that park with the plum tree, even without making plans. Even after the plum blossoms fell, we kept meeting like that, and I found myself opening up more and more to her, who always listened to me. By the way, Shiratori, what kind of work do you usually do?
I'm what you'd call a career agent.
Really? That's why you gave me such spot-on advice. I nodded, oddly convinced. But at the same time, I suddenly realized something. Wait, that means I should have paid a consultation fee or something. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. I wasn't doing it as a job. How's the new business going?
Thanks to you, it's going really well. More companies are using our job listing site, and we're starting to hire staff too. This time, I want to make sure I build strong relationships of trust.
I see. That's good.
I thought her voice dipped a little, so I looked over and saw her wearing a troubled expression. Shiratori? Is something wrong?
Aren't you afraid, Sasaka? Even after being betrayed like that once.
Huh. Yeah, it was a shock, and my mental state did fall past the mantle and into Brazil. If I said I wasn't scared, I'll be lying. I never want to go through that again. But you're the one who helped me get back on my feet, Shiratori. I've been supported by so many people until now. Even if I was betrayed, that truth doesn't change. And I can't forget how great it felt to work with others, chasing the same goal together. That's why I want to try again, as many times as it takes, learn from my mistakes, and move forward. Sure, I failed once, but if I don't get back up, I can't take the next step.
Saying it was all thanks to me, I don't deserve that. You're amazing, Sasaka. You're really cool.
I sensed something strange in her behavior at the time, but her beautiful smile brushed it off. Shiratori didn't seem like herself. I'm worried. 2 weeks passed, and work kept me too busy to visit the park. I couldn't stop thinking about her. We never exchanged contact since we always met by chance. I should have asked. Just as I tried to refocus on work, my business phone rang. Thank you for calling Haruharu Wait, Shiratori? Sorry, I'm late. She had called using the business card I had given her. It had been 2 weeks since we last met.
No, I'm sorry for calling you out of the blue. I just really needed to talk to you.
I don't mind at all. So, what is it you wanted to talk about? Now that I think about it, Shiratori always listened to me, but I never really got to hear about her. I had no clue what this was about, so I waited nervously for her to speak.
I told you I was a career agent, right? But actually I run my own business solo.
You're a solo CEO?
Yes, actually. But something happened and I started having doubts. I wanted to do more than just consult on career changes. I want to help new grads and those who failed job hunting and lost confidence. And then, I met you under the plum tree, Sasaka. Watching you bounce back so quickly after being betrayed really inspired me. I wanted to change too, to stop acting tough, to learn to rely on others. You shone so brightly, and looked like you were having so much fun.
Shiratori. I had felt all along that she was carrying something inside. But I waited, hoping she would open up when she was ready.
So, please, Sasaka, let me work with you. I want to join forces with you.
Thank you, Shiratori. I should be the one saying that. Let's work together. She's trying to change right now. And I could tell from her expression just how big a decision that was, and how much courage it took.
Thank you, Sasaka.
Looking at her relieved smile, I found myself wanting to support her however I could. Shiratori, here's today's list of scheduled consultations.
Thank you. I'll check them now.
From then on, we started working together as business partners. Not in the same company just yet, but our companies were collaborating. As for me, I finally left my home office and rented a small workspace. I've even started hiring staff. Shiratori, her expressions have gotten softer lately. Our businesses complemented each other, and we were building a solid win-win relationship. But... Shiratori, is something bothering you?
No! It's nothing at all.
She continued doing her own agency work in addition to ours. She still seemed to try handling everything on her own, so I kept an eye on her.
Sasaka, what should we eat today? Ramen? Yakitori's hard to pass up too.
She had a taste for simple, comforting food. Even someone like me felt totally relaxed eating with her. That was something I came to know through spending time together, and I found it really charming. How about street food? There's a great Odin stall I know. Sounds perfect, she said with a smile, and we headed there together. Saito. There he was, my former colleague, the man who betrayed me. He used to be sharp and confident, but now he looked worn down and exhausted. Hey, Sasaka, you came too? Whoa, it's been a while seeing you two together. Come on, sit down. We used to come here together back in the day, so the owner still remembered us.
It was delicious! This daikon soaked through with flavor, it's incredible!
To make a pretty lady like you smile, what a treat! Here, have one on the house. They hit it off instantly. Yuhi and the owner were laughing and chatting together. It was a scene I never would have imagined before. You look better than I expected. Ugh. Saito, who had been silent until now, suddenly spoke to me. I was surprised, but I didn't plan to ignore him. I'm doing okay. You, on the other hand, look more drained than I expected. You seem worn out. That's not true. I'm the same as always. Of course not. I've been watching you for a long time. I can tell that much. That's rich. Coming from someone who never even noticed I was planning to betray him. Yeah, you're right. I trusted you completely, Saito. We sat side by side, not meeting each other's eyes. It was a strange feeling, sharing time I thought we would never have again. That's the difference between us, isn't it? Really, I hated that about you. Saito? After you left, most of our clients refused to renew their contracts. Some even said, if Sasaka's not there, there is no point in doing business. I wanted to call you and ask you to come back, more times than I can count. But after kicking you out, my pride just couldn't let me do it. Harurafu Inc. It's finished. By the end of the year. Yeah, I know. What? You knew? I heard the rumors that Harurafu Inc. was going under. I've still got connections after all. And I heard this too. That he told everyone I had cancer, and they were worried about me. I heard this from Shiratori the other day. According to her, she's been receiving an increasing number of inquiries lately. And most of them are from people who left Harurafu Inc.
And then, I heard about what the current president said. Sasaka's been hospitalized a lot lately, right? Is he okay?
Well, actually, I heard he has cancer. He tries to act cheerful, but who knows how long he will last.
Cancer? No way.
That's right. While I was frequently sick and missing work, Sato had already started plotting to take over the company. He lied and stirred up everyone's anxiety, claiming the company's future was at risk. He used that fear to quietly buy up shares from employees and other investors. I heard people couldn't even bring themselves to ask me directly, since I still acted so cheerful despite supposedly having cancer. Everyone really cared about me. I didn't know, but I still felt awful when I found out. Sato, I don't know when you decided to betray me, but don't you think it's wrong to spread fear among the employees and shareholders? They were... no, you were supposed to protect them. There was no other way. If I hadn't said that, they wouldn't have sold their shares. Everyone was always like, Sasaka this, Sasaka that, even though I worked just as hard for that company. I never claimed I built that company on my own. You did a lot too, Sato. Please stop. Every time you say things like that, like you're forgiving me, it just makes me feel more pathetic. I'm not forgiving you. I was hurt by what happened. And more than that, you betrayed the trust of so many people. You've become the kind of person I hate most in this world. My cold words brought silence over the place, the only sound the bubbling oden in the pot. Then, breaking that silence, came the voice of Shiratori, who had been listening all along.
Someone like you could never match someone as genuine as Sasaka. Even after being betrayed, he still tries to trust people again. And that's why others gather around him. Because Sasaka is just that kind of wonderful person. You're not someone who deserves to lead. You disregard your colleagues and act arrogant in a position you stole. That kind of person isn't fit to be a president.
You're right. For someone like Sato, who believed so strongly in his own talent, her words must have hit like a blunt weapon. After that, he fell silent. Yuhi and I quietly finished our food and left the shop. I saw you two dreaming big and drinking here together. It's a damn shame. When Sasaka came here alone, he said it was thanks to you, you know? You did something awful. You're going to have to carry that for the rest of your life. As he listened to the owner's words and downed the rest of his drink, I wondered, what was Sato thinking now? I suppose I'll never know. A few days later, I was ambushed by my ex-girlfriend, Rui, after work.
Hey, Haruto! I heard you're a president again, right? In that case, I guess I'll go out with you again.
That's quite the attitude. Why would I ever think of getting back together with you so easily?
Well, what do you mean? You were always crazy about me, weren't you?
Just so you know, I don't trust you anymore. And more importantly, I'm engaged. Rui's eyes widened in shock at my words. Then...
So you were Haruto's ex. What a surprise. You!
Yuhi, you know her?
Yes. She used to work at the same staffing agency as me, until she took everything from me.
Apparently, Rui had grown jealous of the more capable and beautiful Shiratori, and spread malicious rumors that ruined her reputation.
What happened back then left me so traumatized. I became afraid to work with anyone. That's why I started my own business, so I wouldn't have to rely on others. And then I met you, Haruto.
That's terrible. I'm sorry. I had no idea.
You didn't know, so it's fine. I was actually going to advise you to start another company and work solo this time.
What? Really? So I totally misunderstood and ran with it.
But thanks to that misunderstanding, we're having fun working together now. You reminded me how great it feels to work with someone else. Thank you truly.
Yuhi.
Hey! What's with this little world just for the two of you? Haruto's my ex-boyfriend. But now he's my fiancé. You have no right to say anything. Fiancé? You're saying you're marrying Haruto? That's right. Thanks to him, I've been able to look forward again. No matter what happens, I'll keep loving him.
That's right. Just the other day, I confessed to Shiratori-san, or rather, to Yuhi. And then, to my surprise, a few days later, she proposed to me. Alright, let's head inside, Yuhi. It's getting cold out.
Oh, wait! Haruto! Haruto!
No matter how much she calls me, I only have eyes for you now. Don't worry.
Yeah, because I believe in you.
Nui, having once again lost to the person she saw as a rival, seemed to lose all willpower after that, stopped going to work, and ended up unemployed. And as for Saito, who took the company from me, his company went bankrupt before the year was out. Now burdened with debt, having lost both pride and confidence, he's struggling just to survive. I could never become like that man. When you take something from someone else, even if it becomes yours, if it wasn't earned by your own strength, it will crack. And those cracks will eventually eat you away. And so, Yuhi and I merged our companies after getting married. We officially started working together. To all the new hires, welcome! Let's do our best together!
Yes!
The harsh truth is, the more you trust others, the greater your chances of being betrayed. Even so, I still want to be someone who can believe in people.